Hey everyone, I wanted to make you guys another charting video. This time we're going to use moving averages. So again, stockcharts.com, free to use, great tool. I highly suggest you guys use it. All this down here we can ignore. We're going to go to the enter symbol company, and today we're going to look at Netflix. So Netflix. And you could also just type NFLX or Netflix, whichever. You want to select it. And the standard chart comes up with RSI here at the top. Then you got the chart in the middle. Then you got MACD underneath. Now, for right now, we're just going to take away all this extra that we don't need. I'm going to change the candlestick to a solid line. I'm going to do a 5-year chart because I want to go back as far as possible. I'm going to the RSI. I'm just going to put none and remove it. And then MACD, remove it. And then any one of these 3 update buttons will update it for you. So now this is a chart of Netflix with the 50-day and 200-day moving average, which are listed right here. Blue is 50-day, red is 200-day. Now, why people use these is it's a good opportunity for people to see reversals in the market or a particular stock to see if it's going to go up or down. So typically, when that happens, I should say, there could be a reversal, but not guaranteed. But right here, we'll start way in the back of this area here. So you see the 200-day above the 50-day. Usually when the 200-day is above the 50-day, it's going down because it's just a negative trend. The 50-day you want going up like this to be above the red line. But in this case, it's going down, right? And then you see the 50-day here kind of bouncing around. But right here, you see a reversal where the blue crossed over the red. And then look what happened. It shot up, right? It made all of this gain. Now, if you look right here, it touched. It didn't quite cross, but it touched. And then it bounced up, and then it touched and crossed down. Now, some traders would sell right here because that's really close. That's too close for comfort for them. Other people, depending if you're long Netflix, you would just stay in it. Now, when it hit here, it went under. So this is an even worse scenario because it went under. Now, let's pretend like this hasn't happened yet. Like we're not here yet. We're only at, let's say we're October 2014. We're right here. We're right when this trend happened. When this is happening, people like tend to freak out and they want to sell because they see this reversal happening and they think the 50-day is going to go under the 200-day and then that trend's going to go downward. But for whatever reason, I don't know, like I haven't looked into this far back of the stock. It it crossed again and the reversal happened and then look, it went up again. The 50 days over the 200 day, it's moving up. Now right here is another reversal. And what's happening is the 50-day is kind of tucking under the 200-day. It's staying close, but it's the stock right here is flatlining. It's not doing anything. It's just consolidation. And if you look, it's because the red 200 days above the 50-day. But again, one last time on this chart, you see right here, the 50-day crosses the red, and then it starts heading upwards again. So every time there's these trend or there's these reversals, something's happening in the stock. And when people look at it, they see this as an opportunity. They see it as a chance to either buy or sell, depending on which way they're going with that stock, if they're long or short it. Now let's think of another stock we can look at. Let's see, let's do Sony, SNE. So again, it comes up with the standard chart, candlesticks, and everything. And look at this reversal right here. I can already tell you this it had a nice little shoot up, but it's questionable if it's going to maintain it. But anyway, let's clear this all out. Let's go to candlestick, change it to solid line thin. Let's go to the range. Let's go 5 years. Let's go RSI and remove MACD, then remove. And I use these indicators. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to give you guys a more consolidated picture. Like I want you guys to be like narrowly focused on this specific chart analysis tool that I'm trying to give you guys an insight on. And don't just, watch this video, like watch other videos on moving average, listen to as many videos as you can, read articles, understand it better because it's a good strategy. Just like my previous video drawing trend lines, it's a good strategy, taking as much information you guys can get. Now, when you see on this one, there's quite a bit of reversals happening. So if, over here on the left, it starts with the trend line up, the red above the blue. Now, it looks like the blue's on a spike up to get a reversal. And you know what would happen normally right here? People will probably start buying there because they're going to think that the 50-day is moving above the 200-day. Because the 50-day average is much more up and down, up and down. The 200-day is more consistent because it's over 200 days. So it hit this, but then the red line continued downward. It did not break its trend. So it fell right back down. And the blue line's falling underneath it. Now at this point, you see a spark uptrend in the stock, and it's heading above the red line now. So now that the blue line, the 50-day, is held over the 200-day, it made some gains, and it went above this new high, this high over here. So it made like a new high, but just barely. And then when it came down again, they crossed, and then the red line above the blue line, and it's consolidating. It's not going anywhere. It's not going up. It's not going down, but it's not going up. And then again right here, they crossed again. The blue line goes above and maintains, and look what happens. It starts going up again. And then again, another one crosses. The red line goes above the blue line, and it starts going down and kind of consolidating in this area. And then it comes over here, and then it crosses again. And now it's going up again because the 50 days above the 200-day. So kind of what I'm trying to get across to you guys is if you see this right here, the 50 above the 200-day going up like this, the stock's in an upward trend. If you see the red line above the blue line like this, the stock's in a downward trend. So 200 above 50-day, downward trend. 50-day above 200-day, upward trend. When you see a cross like this, a reversal, there's a good chance that that reversal is going to trend. Now you've seen another, the other stuff, the chart I showed you in this one. There's times where it doesn't change much or little at all, but it's a sign that it's either a good buying opportunity or a good selling opportunity. So I want to just kind of give you guys this video, and again, you go stockcharts.com. This is all free to use. You guys could use this as much as you want. It's not going to cost you a penny. Robinhood's not going to cost you a penny. Stash and Acorns, they charge very minimal fees, but I mean they're hardly negligible. So you could use all this stuff or all these trends and stuff, and you can make money. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm gonna try to put out some more videos on charting. I really think it's really good for you guys, especially if you're like me and you trade penny stocks, and you want to get information like quickly. You don't really have time to do fundamental analysis where you have to read articles and articles and try to figure out all this information. This is much quicker and easier for me. It's done me well in the long run. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you like the information, click like and subscribe on my channel. Help me out. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's something I missed or something else you want to see, or if you have any information that you want to share. We'll try to make this thing a much better channel where everybody can learn a lot and we can all make a lot of money together.